Indiana's News Center presents Sound Off. Grab the phone, ready the emails. Now's your chance to sound off.
This is a team that already has depth issues. To lose Coffee Hughes, who's a wide receiver, one of the other kids that's going to be suspended, and also Lawrence Barnett, even for any time, is going to hurt.
No, I mean, that's a big hit. I mean, Kofi Hughes, I would say, was their top offensive player last year in the offense. So losing him the first game, you know, not only are you going to lose him, but he's going to lose pivotal practice reps that he could have during the season that could help him out. So, you know, I think it's a big hit. And like you said, IU, you know, they're lacking depth right now. So I think it's going to be a big hit across the board, not even just with those guys.
Yeah, and what is downside for one of our former area athletes could be an opportunity for another with Kenny Mullen down there. You know, I don't know the depth chart. I don't have it memorized by heart enough to know exactly what it would be, but I would think that Kenny will get some more opportunities if LB is in the doghouse. Yeah,
no, I agree. Kenny ran last year with the nickel package, so I think Kenny will have a great opportunity with, you know, having field experience playing as a freshman with him coming in there. I believe he was playing in that nickel package starting there as well as backing up in the corner, so I think he should have a great opportunity to step in and fill the shoes.
What do you think about IU overall?
I think that I don't think they quite have the power to compete in the Big Ten. You know, the Big Ten's even steps away from the other bigger conferences, you know, the SEC, the Big 12, you know, those type of conferences. So I think IU will have another down year, but I think they'll continue to build and grow, and hopefully, you know, he can build a better program there at IU.
All right, well, good stuff. It's going to be interesting to see how it works out as Kevin Wilson does move into year number 2 down in Bloomington. Like I said, they started practice down there today. We'll continue to have reports from down in Bloomington throughout the next couple weeks as they lead up to game number 1. 4838331 is the number to call, or you can send us a tweet at INC SoundOff. We've got to take our first break. When we come back, we are hitting the track. It's Olympic time over in London. Well, a bunch of area athletes at the Junior Olympics out in Baltimore, Maryland did a great job just a few days ago. We'll talk to them next. All right, welcome back inside Sound Off on a Thursday night. We are hitting the track right now. We figured it is Olympic time. The Olympics is on everybody's mind right now, and everybody's focused over in London. But here locally, we have some athletes that just did a fantastic job out of the Junior Olympics in Baltimore, Maryland. And some of the members from the Fort Wayne Express and AAU track team are joining us right now in studio. Terry Milton, you're the coach. And then we have Simone Black and also Amber McGee. Welcome to the show, first of all.
Hey, thanks.
You guys, now we talked before the show, and I couldn't get the excitement out of you quite the way that I wanted to. But I know you guys had to be excited about what happened last week. It sounds like the team did a fantastic job. Simone, I know you took home silver in an individual meet, the 400 hurdles. What was that like for you to be on that kind of stage and to face that kind of competition?
I was really nervous, but all the hard work that I did over the summer paid off, so it was fun. And
Amber, how does your mentality or mindset change, because you got 2 medals in relays? What's it like to be a part of a relay team as opposed to being in a race where it's an individual race, it's just you? Does the mentality change at all?
Yeah, I mean, like you have more stress because you're not only relying on yourself, and it's like a lot of other people.
And you don't want to let anybody down, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, but we didn't.
That's true. That's true. All right, now you had 36 kids go out there, and you came home with 18 medals. Is that right, Terry?
Yes.
Now, I'm not a great mathematician, but that sounds like a pretty good ratio.
It is. It is. It was actually the best year that we've had since our club, you know, began. The previous record was 16 All-American medals, and to be able to reach All-American status, you have to place in the top 8 in your age group in your event at the national championships. So
that is good stuff. And it sounds like the competition, just try to put into perspective with to the audience the type of competition that these young ladies were going up against. It sounds like it was top notch.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're running against the best kids in the country. The kids that typically run summer track or with a summer program are serious about it, and track and field is their primary sport.
Yeah.
Usually, and you've experienced like the high school state meet. Well, it's on probably 4 or 5 different levels than that. So.
Did you guys feel that? I mean, did you feel a difference in not only the competition, but maybe how you felt beforehand and what you felt like when you won?
Yeah.
What did it feel like when you won?
Amazing. Like,
and when it comes to the way that you prepare for this, I mean, to try to put in perspective the type of work that you guys have put in to get to this level.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Simona, how much do you work? I mean, walk somebody through an average training day for you.
Well, I get up, I relax all day, then go to practice and die, and then, but it all pays off, so it's worth it.
Terry, it sounds like you're working these girls pretty hard.
Well, you know, we do work hard. We try to, our thing is we want to work harder than anybody else. And, you know, at the end of the summer, you know, these are the results.
Absolutely.
You know, we've had, you know, 3 national champions this year, and that's the most we've ever had in one given year. And it is so hard. It's hard enough to be an All-American, to be in the top 8, but to be #1 in the nation is, you know, it's even tougher. But we also had our intermediate girls, which is 15, 16-year-old age group. Their 4x1 or 4x100 meter relay team was our first national champion relay team.
Wow.
In our club's existence. So it's pretty special.
Well, congratulations to you. You're running a great program. Congratulations to you guys. It sounds like it was a fantastic experience, the beginning of some big careers. We'll be looking out for more big things from you guys in years to come. But congratulations. Just an awesome thing that you guys were able to accomplish out there.
Thanks for having us.
All right, we got to take another break. We're going to shift gears from the track to the links. Next, Men's City Golf Tournament is coming up. First round is on Saturday. We're going to talk with Sam Till Jr. on the other side of the break. All right, welcome back to Sound Off. The Men's City Golf Tournament coming up this weekend. Going to be out at Pine Valley this year. That, of course, Scott Pieri, the reigning 2-time defending champ, went back-to-back and is looking to go 3 in a row. First time it would happen in the Men's City since Tom Kelly did it back in the late 70s. Welcome back to the show. Tommy Schegler, Scott Ziegler. 483-8331 is the number to call at INC SoundOff if you want to send us a tweet. And the guy that we decided to bring in to talk about this event has been around this event for a long time, has won it 4 times himself, Sam Till Jr. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Tommy. Good to be here.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Men's City this weekend. Am I correct that it's your first time playing in a couple years?
Yeah, there were some date challenges, and I had a couple back, and yeah, I missed the past 2 years.
So you got to be a little excited to get back in this thing. I know that it's a tournament that has been good to you over the years.
Oh, yeah, and it's got a lot of tradition with me. I grew up caddying in it, and, you know, never thought I'd win the first one. Been lucky enough to get 4. So, yeah, hey, at my age, anytime you can compete and feel like you can compete with the field, it's a bonus.
And you're being modest. I think that you got a little bit of game, Sam. When you look up and down the list of golfers that have come out of Fort Wayne, amateur golfers that have come out of Fort Wayne, you are right up there with anyone who's ever come out of Fort Wayne. And I know you played today. Just talk a little bit about the schedule that you still keep. It sounds like you still play a lot of competitive golf.
Well, you know, I decided a few years ago that this senior golf thing, there was a lot of opportunities for me to play, and, you know, I liked the way that I was able to, you know, to still compete, and I'm a pretty decent ball striker, so I've had a good time doing it, and I really like the state events, and been lucky enough to win a few. So, yeah, I'm still at it, Tommy.
So, Sam, hearing you talk, you know, saying you had a little bit of luck winning a few, let's get a prediction out there. How do you feel going into the tournament? I mean, are you playing on your top of your game right now? I mean, do you feel like you're going to be able to stay atop the leaderboard both days?
Well, you know, golf is funny. Today wasn't my best, and I have had some success already this year, so I felt like my game was pretty good. But I'm hitting a little bit of a lull here. But hey, one day's sleep can change that in this money game. So we'll see what happens. It's a long 3-day tournament, and certainly Scott's the guy to beat. If I can play to my potential, I hope to be there with him on Monday.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Scott. As I mentioned at the top of the segment, he's looking for 3 in a row. No one has done that in this tournament for a long, long time. What do you think that will do for Mr. Pieri from a mental standpoint of trying to accomplish that? Is that something that can creep into your head a little bit?
Well, yeah, I think it can. But I got to tell you, I just believe that his talent level is going to take him to the finish line.
Yeah, he always seems to be up there. Let's talk a little bit about the course. Pine Valley steps in because Fort Wayne Country Club wasn't able to do it. Talk a little bit about the course and what you think is going to be important as we head into the weekend and then to Monday where you're going to be wanting to play and at your best.
Yeah, I used to play at Pine Valley. I think I was a member there for about 10 years and had a chance to play it recently a couple times. And it's good. It's a good driving golf course. The trees have grown up around there, and you really have to keep the ball in play. I think that's the biggest challenge. Obviously you always got to putt good to win any golf tournament, but I think a guy that can drive the ball well, get himself set up out there is just those people that are going to do well.
All right, Sam, well, we appreciate you coming on the show and talking a little bit about the event as we head into the weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun to sit back and watch you guys compete over the 3-day tournament. It starts on Saturday, it runs through Monday. Go on out to Pine Valley and check it out. Sam, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Tommy, for having me.
All right, we continue with golf after this commercial break. Take you up to Michigan. The Detroit area has 3 courses that are just top-notch that wanted to share with you because they're only about a 3-hour drive away from our area. We've got to take our next break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Pine Trace, Shepherd's Hollow, Cherry Creek. It's all coming up next. All right, welcome back. Last segment of the show. We don't have much time left, and you have no idea who these 2 young ladies are that join us right now. But we've done this from time to time on the show. We cannot put this show together every night. I mean, Scott works really hard.
I work very hard.
And he gets a lot of it done, but we could not put the show on every Thursday if it wasn't for our interns. Courtney and Taylor, they were our summer interns. Did you guys have fun?
Yes.
I had a blast.
You did?
I learned a lot.
Good experience.
Mainly it was me teaching you.
Of course.
Yes.
Don't forget
right.
about Scott.
Yeah. Ball State students, thanks a lot for everything you guys did for us this summer.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Hey,
Thank you. Very
always,
enjoyed it.
always. References. I'll be a reference. All right, we gotta go. Thanks a lot. See you guys next week.